Hey guys, what's up? My name is Dacoolmike and welcome back with Buried. So, we just finished chapter 1. We're about to go to chapter 2. So, let's do this. Chapter 2. Let's see what happens now. Oh my god. We're standing on the tin platform of what looks like a fancy subway. The rails look well used but not old. There are small overhead lights that are very dim, as if they are running on an emergency power. The dim overhead lights are blessings, but the size of the place makes me feel vulnerable. Staring ahead, the tunnel seems to be endless. It's almost dizzying. But there's a small light further ahead, and then a space that breaks the monotony of the tunnel curves forever. Another platform, maybe. Why are we in the subway tunnel? Dennis, what do you think this is? Well, we're not sure if this is a subway tunnel. It could be a subway tunnel. I'm gonna ask Dennis what he thinks this is. Maybe he may have a clear idea or better idea of what this may be. Looks like we're waiting for the D-train, Dennis said, with a deadly sounding crackle. Also, the ringing noise is louder down here. It's much more solid now, and there's some other sound, something like a faint hum of machinery. What's your take on this, boss? You think we're safe here? Dennis asked. Not at all. This is what I think to myself, but I don't want to let Dennis see that I'm rattled. Which, while he seems to be limping along much better than we were first, stumbled into this place, he's still in rough shape. I'm leading him here, and I should probably make him feel confident in that. I'm not sure this is tricky. Yeah, we'll be fine. I'm not gonna scare him because we are already scared and terrified and confused about where we are. So there's no point of scaring us even more. So I'm just gonna say, yeah, we'll be fine. Obviously, we're not gonna be fine once we find out what this thing is. You reassured Dennis. Oh, that's an important choice. Yes. We're too far in to go back, I say. Besides, if we get caught for trespassing, I'm pretty sure we'll slide by. We're good. You're in pain, and we got to find the rest of our crew. They could still be here, somewhere. Dennis nods and looks reassured. I'll bet weak and miserable. From the looks of it, we can go either left or right. The left is slightly lit, and the right, not so much. This makes me uneasy because I get the sense that one wrong turn in a place like this would have us wandering for hours. Suddenly, I jerk my head to the right as I hear the unmistakable sound of someone walking. Did you hear something? I asked Dennis. My eyes start straining to see anything in the darkness. Not sure, he said. Maybe it kind of sounded like a footsteps. I wait a moment, but the sound doesn't come again. So these are the options. To the left are flickering lights, indicating that, well, I'll at least be able to see that there's also a hum of machinery, a sign of life. To the right is just darkness, but we also heard footsteps in the direction. Oh god. Technically, if we're gonna get help, we're gonna need to find someone who can help. Go to the left with lights means we can see where we're going, which is good. Going to the right, darkness, but there's someone there. Now the question is this: why is someone in a dark tunnel? That does not make sense, unless he's trying to fix something. The lights, maybe? We don't know. But if I were to choose, I'm probably gonna go to the to the left, because it will be probably more safe because there are lights. But also, we don't want people to see us because we don't know if they're good or bad people unless we see them. So we have to make sure first. You know what? Sign up for life. Shit. have to go to the darkness. At least there's someone there. If there's anyone here, they're worth speaking to, right? It is. Right, it is. Oh god, I kind of feel that I have made a bad decision. I would probably go left, but that someone could help us. Who knows? As we leave the glow of magic lights, things instantly start to feel a bit more sinister. I look at Dennis' fingers again. The gush along his side is inflamed now. And while the bleeding seems to have stopped, the amount that has soaked into his pants and shirt is beyond alarming. How much further can you walk? I asked him. Can you keep going? Yes, Dennis says. Let's walk into the deep dark tunnel that has no business being here. Hey man, I'm trying to find help. You need help. Don't rub that in my face. He's right, the darkness we find ourselves in feels thick, like walking in syrup. I am reminded of the fear I felt as a child when I had to go into the basement to fetch tools for my dad. I was sure there were snakes or spiders or monsters of unimaginable horror lurking down there. I feel that same way here, walking through the tunnel. That's when I see a human figure far back in the tunnel, silhouetted in the faint light at the end. He's standing on some other platform up ahead and likely can't see us. It looks like he might be holding a gun, but it's too dark to be sure. Oh. That's not a good sign. A gun? No thank you. He could be a bad person, or he could be a cop. But what would a cop be doing in an underground tunnel in the middle of the underneath the woods, right? What would a cop do in an underground tunnel holding a gun in a dark tunnel underneath the woods? That does not make sense. So I'm just gonna stay quiet. I know we're looking for help because, well, that's the reason why we came here, but he has a gun. And for all we know, he could shoot us, despite of being afraid. So, this person might be dangerous. Dennis, I whispered, don't move, be quiet. We both watch as the figure looks back and forth down the tunnel. It's unclear if he is looking for something, or if he's just as lost as we are. But he can see us in the dark, and there's a moment that a figure rushes away through a door. Why didn't you say anything? Dennis asked, with a disgusted tone. Maybe we could have gotten some answers. Yeah, answers to our graves. I don't want to reveal ourselves to anyone who looks like they might have a gun until I know more about where we are, I replied. So we're gonna continue? Oh, okay. This looks nice. As we head further into the tunnel, we reach another platform. There's lights coming from the platform, but like the overhead lights, they are dim red. Emergency lights. I start to wonder if the explosion at the lodging site caused a power outage in this place, whatever this place is. The ringing noise that I originally thought was in my head is getting louder. I'm starting to think it's some sort of alarm. When we came to the large open area ahead in the tunnel, it further resembles a subway station. As much as I try to ignore the reality, it's undeniable. We have stumbled into some sort of high-tech transportation system that is buried beneath the forest of Kentucky. It makes absolutely no sense and creates an entirely new sort of fear as to what the hell we have walked into. I noticed that Dennis seems confident though. When we reach the large opening, we have to climb over the rails and up onto the platform. I have to help Dennis over the rails and then up the small utility ladder that is bolted into the opposite side of the travelway. When he reached the large open area, it resembles a subway waiting area. He collapses on the floor and lets out a heaving breath. You know what? Dennis says, exasperated. This is ridiculous. I quit. I'm not going any further. On top of worrying about my crew and the madness of wherever we are, I'm not in the mood for Dennis to act like a baby. Get up, pull it together. Pull it together, Dennis, or it's okay, take it easy, you can do this. There's no point of pushing him because we already know he is not in the good condition. So I'm just gonna say it's okay, take it easy, you can do this. We need to encourage him, not force him. I'm not the one with a gush in my side. I think to myself, so I decided to cut him some slack. Damn boss, I'm sorry, he says. It's okay, I say. I don't know how you're still on your feet, if I'm being honest. Stubbornness, is a with a weak laugh. You need a minute to rest, I add, as warmly as I can muster. No, if I sit down to rest, I'm afraid I might not get back up. Let's keep going while I can still go. I reach down and help him for his feet, and then we get ourselves up into the platform. Right in front of us, there's an entrance to a long hallway, exiting the platform area. It's at this point that I realize this red emergency light might be for someone else who is actually supposed to be here. Like the guy I saw earlier standing on the platform. Alright, yell out, stay quiet. We've been quiet all the time. We're just gonna keep quiet until we find out where we are and what we're dealing with. A killer, probably. I'm still not sure if I want to alert anyone to the fact that there are strangers in this secret place. And that though appearing a scream, even my own scream in this empty place, is too much to bear. The emergency lights continue to flicker overhead, casting a thick sort of pinkish light on everything. My mind is racing with what sort of place this might be. It's obvious that it's meant to be a secret. And if it is supposed to be a secret and there was a power outage recently, maybe most everyone has even evacuated. But then, why was that one person still here? This thought does nothing to make me feel any better. As we walk towards the platform exit, we step inside and it seems just as empty as every other place we came to. Weakly illuminated by more overhead emergency lights. We're standing inside a hallway that looks surreal for a moment. Continue. Alright, we're gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed this part or episode of Buried. If you enjoyed, leave a like. Also, subscribe now and be part of my plan. And as always, I will see you guys next time with another brand new episode or video. This is Dacoolmike signing off. Goodbye.